suits related to the luxury jewelry business.
Not just Jonah, other individuals, and hurting my business. We're not talking about millions. We're talking about billions of dollars. We can't do that. So this is my first time ever filing a lawsuit against a media.
That you are bankrupt. How do you respond to that? I don't think you have publicly responded yet.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, if we call having 2 private jets, owning 100 buildings, being able to do what you want to do, if that's bankrupt, then I'm pretty sure everybody want to live like.
Floyd Mayweather has finally addressed the growing controversy after reports surfaced claiming he may have lost an astonishing $175 million through an alleged financial scheme. The shocking allegations have reignited debate over the boxing icon's business dealings and trusted inner circle.
For hundreds of millions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager.
According to court filings, Mayweather claims that a former close confidant, Jonah Rechnitz, gradually assumed control over major areas of his financial affairs. Floyd alleges that the longtime associate earned his trust over the years while managing sensitive business and investment matters behind the scenes.
A good week for Floyd Mayweather. Let's go. So now he has filed a $175 million lawsuit against his business partner, Jonah Rechnitz. So the name should be familiar to you. He has been described as Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man for decades. Also, he has been named in several lawsuits with Floyd for them being involved in scams themselves. The lawsuits include allegations for fake exhibition fights, allegations for unpaid jet bills, unpaid jewelry, unpaid services provided. But in turn, now Floyd is suing him and saying, hey, I never saw this stuff. You have scammed me out of jewelry. You have scammed me out of money. You've scammed me out of real estate. And so this is a big, massive lawsuit, guys. What's also interesting is Floyd has had an interesting support for the Israel community. Jonah Rechnitz is a member of a prominent Jewish Orthodox family. I'm curious if he's going to continue to have the same set of support. I'm also curious to say if he's going to prevail in the other lawsuits. Is this a way for him to get out of it, or these false allegations again?
Not long after the lawsuit became public, Mayweather shared a photo of Rechnitz on social media with harsh words that left little doubt about how he feels. Court documents accuse the former advisor of misconduct involving alleged unauthorized transfers, questionable investments, missing luxury items, and even the reported transfer of ownership connected to Mayweather's private jet.
Floyd Mayweather, as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now, Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice.
The situation quickly caught the attention of 50 Cent, who reacted with his trademark humor online. In a sarcastic post, he joked that Floyd should call him if he wanted help getting everything back, while also referencing Mayweather's previous claims about owning numerous buildings. The rapper has long argued that even enormous fortunes can disappear without careful financial management.
You make yourself like we got issues over here. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
And it took, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hosting. In a nightclub, because you need that act.
During one podcast appearance, 50 Cent went even further by claiming that Mayweather had once approached him asking for financial assistance, adding another chapter to their long-running public feud.
Asked me to help him, so I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now.
Because you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation is invalid. So I could actually, technically it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because it's just not, I just said it and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
Damn, you and this guy, man. I thought y'all was good again.
We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up in conversation? I don't even care about what they're doing.
So there's still some static.
No, it only happens when it's time.
Got it.
It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. It's time to make a fight.
Former world champion Keith Thurman also weighed in, suggesting that maintaining Mayweather's lavish lifestyle requires an incredible amount of money and constant cash flow.
You've made probably over $800 million, you know, and you need more money for whatever reason, you know. It's tough, you know, to live that lifestyle, to have that many cars, to have that many houses, to have that big of an entourage, to constantly be traveling the world, buying $1.5 million watches and things like that, you know. Jet fuel is not cheap. Okay, we're complaining about gas prices out here. Jet fuel's not cheap. You know, all I gotta say is, ultimately, rich people problems. I really don't have nothing else to say. You know, that's when you hear that stuff.
Attention is also turned toward Jonah Rechnitz's past. Reports note that he has previously faced multiple accusations involving business practices, fraud-related disputes, and complaints from former clients and investors, with critics questioning the way some financial dealings were handled.
Known, we're in New York. He pleaded guilty in a high-profile NYPD bribery case back in 2016.
Yes.
He later became a key cooperating witness in 2 federal investigations, one into NYPD corruption. And your friendship.
What makes the situation even more surprising is that Mayweather had publicly defended Rechnitz for years. During previous business appearances, Floyd openly praised him, saying he trusted him completely despite the criticism and legal issues that had already surrounded his advisor.
My mother been through it all. I've been through it. I've been through it all. But I'm here. I love God. You know, I get down on my knees. I pray every day to become a better person. I'm gonna continue to work hard. And Jonah is my friend. I will always love Jonah. Ayala is my friend, and I'm here to continue to work hard, build my real estate portfolio, and inspire. There's certain people in this room that's looking to go to the next level. If you hear my story,
Mayweather repeatedly insisted in past interviews that Rechnitz's legal history never changes confidence in him, making today's allegations even more dramatic given the trust he once expressed.
Business is to build generational wealth and help the kids that's coming after me, and not just the kids. A lot of the kids that's in the inner city, struggling black children, struggling black mothers, like my mother. I took risk to get to where I'm at. And the friends that I choose are the friends that I choose. That's just what it is.
So it hasn't affected your ability to trust him as a business partner, because trust is integral to business.
I trust Jonah, not just 10%, 20%, 100%. 100%, yes.
Among the lawsuit's most eye-catching claims is the allegation that Mayweather unknowingly signed paperwork that transferred ownership of his private jet. As the story spread, many fans recalled years of jokes from 50 Cent, who frequently mocked Floyd by claiming he signed documents without fully understanding them.
SLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to.
The legal battle doesn't stop there. Mayweather has also launched a separate lawsuit involving Showtime and longtime advisor Al Haymon, alleging financial misconduct and claiming millions connected to business agreements were improperly handled or withheld.
Filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Haymon, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, it's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing $340 million. So why is Floyd suing him, and what is he claiming? Well, Floyd argues that during his legendary career, where he generated $1 billion in revenue plus and pay-per-view money, a significant portion of the funds that he made through those events, through his fights, didn't make it into his hands because they were funneled through accounts controlled by his
veteran trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas discussed the case as well, noting that former Showtime executive Steven Espinoza was reportedly mentioned in the legal filings. Atlas also repeated his long-held criticism of boxing's business side, arguing that many fighters have not always received fair treatment in major deals.
Truth is fully in there. I know Steven Espinoza was named. He ran Showtime at the time. He was named him. I never was a fan of Espinoza. Again, I'm not afraid to say and not mince my words when I feel a certain way. And and I've taken arrows for it, and of course I've also taken some praise for it. That people say, hey, Teddy's gonna say what he feels. I was never a fan of him. I never thought he was a man that kept his word. I never thought he really did a great job over at Showtime. I mean, they put some good fights on because the fights were available, because the landscape made it available. Where there was, there was a lot of job shortages in the business, if you will, and people are eager, of course, to fight on a platform like Showtime if you're going to pay them. A lot of fighters available, and you didn't have to be talented to put on good fights at Showtimes. Like I said, there weren't a lot of places to go. There was a lot of unemployment. There were not a million places to go and get paid. So if there was a place, boom, there was a line of people waiting to get into the...
Atlas added that some observers believe the growing number of lawsuits could be connected to the financial demands of Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, though those opinions remain matters of public speculation.
Because of his gambling habits, which was not hidden, it was not a secret. He would post, not Teddy Atlas talking about anything that wasn't out there. He would post some of his tickets, his betting tickets that he bet, and they were large bets. And so some people say, oh yeah, like you said, he was Mayweather, Money Mayweather, and now he's suing because he went through his money, he blew his money.
Responding to ongoing criticism, Mayweather defended both his spending habits and his outlook on wealth. He explained that people often judge him simply because he enjoys displaying the rewards of his success. According to Floyd, financial freedom allows him to travel, invest, support loved ones, purchase real estate, and pursue opportunities that reflect years of hard work. He insists that enjoying luxury doesn't define his character, but reflects the life he earned through his accomplishments.
The money I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me, and it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean, and
a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing. We have gotten great. I've gotten.
Mayweather has consistently maintained that these legal actions are not driven by financial desperation. He says he remains financially secure and that the lawsuits are about recovering assets he believes were wrongfully taken. Pointing to his business ventures, real estate holdings, and career earnings, Floyd continues to reject rumors that he is facing bankruptcy or serious financial collapse.
Still got my private jets. Let me put an S on that because I got 3 of them. Still got my private jets. I still have all my beautiful homes, still have all my properties everywhere, and still making millions every month.
So you didn't take this fight because you needed the money?
Actually, I didn't even want this. The fans demanded this fight. At one particular time, and of course, with this fight, of course, I do want to make a ton of money. Who wouldn't want to make money? If I told you guys that I don't want to make a ton of money from this, then that would be some bullshit. Of course I want to make a ton of money. If I have a chance to go out and make 9 figures, absolutely. In 30 minutes, yes. Conor McGregor is going to make a ton of money, and this is going to be his biggest money fight. You know, you can put all his fights together. From all his fights together, he's going to make more money in this fight than he made throughout his whole career. Whereas with me, I'm not going to make $800 million like I made it throughout my career, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to make.
Mike Tyson offered a broader perspective by comparing Mayweather's situation to challenges he experienced during his own career. Tyson explained that fame and enormous wealth often come with pressure that few people truly understand. He noted that maintaining an elite lifestyle and public image can become incredibly expensive, regardless of how much money someone has earned.
Going through some stuff like me right now, you know, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, because maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, you know, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world, you know. It's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about, what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them. And sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have. You know, sometimes we want to have glorious, glamorous friends, but they don't want to be our friends. So sometimes we have to deal with the hand that we were dealt with and accept the friend.
Joe Rogan has also spoken on similar issues over the years, emphasizing that many elite athletes struggle with financial discipline despite earning massive paydays. Discussions about Mayweather often highlight his luxury homes, exotic cars, designer jewelry, private jets, and highly public displays of wealth as examples of extravagant spending.
Even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever. Like, there's all these lawsuits, like he hasn't been paying things and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's just the lifestyle that Floyd lived.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up, you know.
All the money. He got to show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And, you know, he got the latest watch and the latest car and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that. Like, boy, that money goes cool.
Rogan has argued that financial education is just as important as athletic success. In his view, many fighters earn life-changing money without receiving proper guidance on protecting it. He believes athletes sometimes place enormous trust in advisors, managers, and business partners who may not always have their best interests at heart. According to Rogan, the combination of sudden wealth, poor financial planning, and misplaced trust has repeatedly led to major financial problems throughout combat sports.
That's a big name. Usually everybody around him pretends they're looking out for their best interests, but there's always lawsuits later on. You find out someone was stealing money or not paying him what he deserved. There's always a bunch of bullshit involved.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, especially if you're not business-minded, which I don't know if Mike is, but most fighters aren't. Most fighters concentrate on fighting. On top of that, it's generally not how they think.
Right.
You know? I mean, look at Floyd. Like, Floyd spends money like it's a tap. Like he's got a tap, just like unlimited amount of money.
Now the spotlight remains firmly on Floyd Mayweather as these legal battles continue to unfold. Whether the allegations are ultimately proven or dismissed, the case has already sparked intense debate throughout the boxing world. What do you think about the situation? Share your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more boxing news and updates.